What's up, guys? Forz here. I'm going to be showing you guys how to play Destiny, essentially. How to create a character, how to get started. Just a guide of Destiny, an overall guide. Now for this, we're going to be picking the Hunter. I already made a Hunter, but I'm going to go ahead and delete his character because I want to make it from scratch. This is currently my character right now. This is my main. He's an Exo Titan, level 29. I just hit 29 a couple hours ago. So, decided to make a new character, a how-to guide for Destiny. For you guys out there who just are picking up Destiny, or maybe playing a first-person shooter for your first time or whatever. Maybe this is your first time playing an MMO type RPG style FPS. So, there's just gonna be showing you the tips and the tips and tricks, and how to get started and what to rank up, what not to rank up, stuff like that. Well, for Destiny, it's a little different because you don't get to choose what not to rank up. You get to choose what abilities you have active at the moment. So let's go ahead and get right into this. You get 3 choices of which class you want to use. All are pretty good. I really like all of them. I went with the Titan first. Titan looks really beast. He has 2 different abilities. You are an armored engine of war, control any battle with strength and strategy. Then he has the striker and defender subclasses. For the hunter, you are a master of the frontier. Stalk and kill your enemies with ruthless precision. Both the gunslinger and the blade dancer, which is an really OP subclass to use, the blade dancer in PvP. And we're going to be going with the hunter. We're going to be leveling up gunslinger first. Actually, we're gonna be leveling up. I don't know. I think we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll do gunslinger first. And for the warlock, the universe bends to your will. Manipulate its energies to annihilate your foes. Now, the warlock is an awesome character, and I do want to main my a warlock pretty soon, and I have a really nice PvP warlock build. And for the warlock, it's Voidwalker and Sunsinger. All 3 are incredible to play as. I played as all 3 in the beta and the alpha, but this is going to be the full game, so if you know how each one plays, well, you can choose that. But for this playthrough or this guide, I'm going to be picking the hunter, and we're going to be going for the hunter until level 20. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, female. I know exactly how I want to make my lady. Let me see.
No, this mission will be.
So, sorry guys in advance if you hear background noises. That is just my friend talking to himself. He's kind of schizophrenic, so it's okay. I'm just playing, buddy. Alright. I know exactly how to make. I know how to make my character the way I want it to look. So, let's see. I was gonna go red here, wasn't I? I was gonna do something like that. Being a girl in this game is awesome because the hitboxes are a lot smaller, and so it's a lot harder, essentially, to hit a female character. That's the excuse most people say, but it's actually true. So we're gonna see. So let's do this. Let's start this off, making sure I look really, really, really nice. Nope. I like that one. That one looks like Angelina Jolie, like low-key. The lips and the eyes and everything. These go. That one looks a little better though. Let's go. Let's do this. Now it took me 7 minutes to make my character. It might take you maybe 3 minutes. It might take you 30 minutes. I know the first time I played the alpha, it was like probably, I'm not even gonna lie, it was probably like 20 minutes because I just could not decide. So you just learned that basically we all got smacked and raped by darkness because of the traveler. He led the darkness here, therefore he is the main antagonist. He is the evil person. He is the villain, and we must kill the traveler. I'm kidding. Or am I? I wish I could skip this because you guys don't really need to see this. But Bungie has prohibited the skipping of cutscenes for some reason in this game. So what our little ghost here is trying to do is trying to find our dead body so it can bring us back to life.
That's right, Daddy.
So yeah, we were once dead, now we're back alive. I have no idea how. I don't know what we were. This game does not touch on how we died, what we were before we were dead, but we were just brought back. So, okay, I'm so glad your glimmer transfers. I forgot about that.
I'm a ghost. Actually,
Yeah, I got mine.
and you, well, you've been dead a long time. So
You got it right
there's
now?
a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move fast.
So for the first part of the game, it's going to introduce you to the game controls and stuff like that.
We won't survive long out in the open like this. Let's get inside the walls.
The best thing to do is basically just go for it. I mean, there's really nothing you can do. I don't really think there is a way for a person to die on the first level. It's pretty simple. Like it's actually the easiest thing you can do in Destiny.
I need to find you a weapon before the Fallen find us. Why? They're right above us.
Yeah, this is the last mission. And then after that, it's gonna let us do our bounty.
We won't. We need more light. Let's see what I can do.
It does. It makes it do like Cosmic Zero patrol missions.
So you're gonna get your first weapon here. They're gonna use it against these guys. So what you're gonna want to do is get this rifle right here. All you gotta do is just hover over it. It will automatically equip it to you. And cool fun fact to know is that your melee in the first level is a 1 to 2 hit kill for every enemy you come across. So if you don't want to use any ammo, you can go ahead and just melee everybody. And of course, use the melee button. The melee button is either R1 for the PS2, I mean for the PS3 or PS4, and right bumper for the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. So I'm playing on the PlayStation 4,
Keep it up.
so it is R1 for me. You're gonna want to open this loot cache because you're gonna get your special weapon.
Don't touch them.
This special weapon just coincides with what type of class you are. If you would have picked a Titan, you would have got a shotgun, and if you would have picked a Warlock, you would have got a shotgun. Now, I haven't gotten too in depth with the actual Hunter itself. Like I said, I played it in the beta and in the alpha, but I've never fully upgraded an entire class before. So halfway through this walkthrough, it will be kind of like a new experience to me. So we'll be learning together in a way. But I'm just here to give you the basics on what to do, how to level up things and stuff like that, and what should you level up, what shouldn't you level up, stuff to collect, what they do, etc. You're gonna want to be careful since we are by ourselves. no other Guardian can revive us, so it will just put us back, I think, to the checkpoint. And you don't want to die in this game. It feels bad. I don't think there's actual anything gets deducted besides your ammo, I'm sure, but it's okay to die.
Just a little bit further. Let's hope there's something else out there. This was an old Cosmodrome. There's got to be something we can fly out of here.
So before we want to continue going that way, I don't want to check this area over here.
Fallen ships this close to the surface. Move.
Yes, yes. It's all very important. But you want to check over here. Make sure there's no spin metal or any loot crates, because they can give you some glimmer and or some glimmer, some armor pieces, you know, stuff like that. Stuff to use to upgrade your Guardian or upgrade weapons, upgrade your armor, and it gives you currency per box. So I don't think any of them are going to spawn though, because this is the first mission, and I think we need to be technically in an online server. But if I do happen to come across one, I will pick it up. Haven't been using the sniper much lately because you don't really need it for the first mission. You really don't even need a gun for the first mission. You just go around knifing. Let me see here. But yeah, once we get a hang of things, we'll be able to get past through levels a lot quicker and a lot smoother. Now this hunter will be the one I use throughout the entire playthrough, and maybe in videos when I'm just doing walkthroughs or guides or whatever. She is gonna be one of my main characters to use. Okay, I realized that we've leveled up, but it's better if we just wait to go to the tower to level up.
There's a ship. Clear him out.
Of course, as you know, headshots do critical damage, and critical damage comes up in yellow. So that's when you know you are hitting the weak spot of your opponent. Okay, there we go.
Let me see if I can get us out of here.
Now we go to another cutscene.
It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work. Okay, it's not going to break orbit. It just might get us to the city. Now, about that transmat. Bringing you in. We can go Come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
Alright, for our first campaign mission, we do get rewards, but after, sadly, once you do campaign missions again, you will get nothing. Nothing. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was the first mission. Now we're going to be taken to the tower, which we're going to run into a couple more cutscenes before I can actually start editing and equipping armor and stuff like that. So
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only place the traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build. Now, we're counting every day it stands. And this tower is where the Guardians live.
So what I decided to do is to just cut out all the parts where I had to go through the entire thing by myself. Well, not by myself. What am I trying to say? Basically going through the entire mission and then, you know, watching the cutscene. So up until, I believe, up until the shotgun part, after that, or not the shotgun part, or after the sniper part, you probably won't, probably skipped right to here, because that was the introduction, I can't even think right now, introduction level to get you used to the game. So we're going to want to go to this guy, which is Siberia, no, Sade 6, I think that's what it's called. Giving me a piece of crap, that's fine. And so I'm gonna let him equip me. I'm gonna let them equip me with the weapons and armor. See, now don't make the mistake. Please do not make the mistake in buying weapons from this guy. He never sells anything good. He's always gonna rip you off. Not rip you off, but he's never gonna sell anything good. And it's really, realistically, not worth buying jack squat from him. You will need him later on for future quests and stuff like that, but he's practically useless. The only thing useful in his little shop here are his ammo synthesis, which will be useful later on in the game like the strikes and the raid itself, the Vault of Glass. That's when you're gonna be in need of those synthesis. So if you noticed, I selected the handgun. Now I selected the handgun because I feel that's what the hunter goes with: hand cannons, and with snipers or auto rifles. Scout rifles can work too, but I just feel like its signature, this hunter signature weapon, is a hand cannon. And so I know somewhere down here, like, there was something about precision kills, increased weapon stability, stacks, golden gun, operates can. Yeah, these are pretty nice. So as you know, I selected the incinerated grenade because that's the only thing I can select. Every time you get XP, not only does it level up everything that can level up. Say for instance, if I had a rare helmet that is a green centered background, I'll be able to upgrade it. It'll have like more ammo for hand cannons, or more reload time, or like faster reload time for a certain weapon. But for these, unfortunately, I cannot level up anything because they're just common, really common. They're just regular old armor pieces and stuff. Something you start off with in the beginning of the game. Now, in about like 10 episodes from now, I'll probably be looking like a pretty beast hunter. I'll probably have my gear set up to the way I want it, and everything will be looking tip top and shabby. So, if you don't know how this works, you basically, every time you gain a kill, you turn in a bounty, which I'll get into later, or you complete a story mission, you will gain XP. XP will automatically go into your subclass, whichever subclass you have equipped at the time. So if I changed to Blade Dancer, I would start leveling up the Blade Dancer subclass. But I don't want to level up the Blade Dancer subclass first. I want to go with the Gunslinger. For one, the Gunslinger is actually completely inferior to Blade Dancer. I'm actually wondering, should I actually do Blade Dancer first? So let me go.
It's so hot.
Yes, it is. Kills with Arc Blade and Blink Strike immediately regenerate health. That's pretty big. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I like that. Blink. So yeah, since we already started on the Gunslinger, we're going to change it because I'm retarded. We're going to go with the Blade Dancer first. Now, if this is your first time, I'm pretty sure you're not going to have Blade Dancer unlocked. So you might want to you're going to have to stick with Gunslinger. But for this review, for this guide, I'm going to be going Blade Dancer. It's a subclass that is unlocked at level 15, and I want to be able to use it as quick as possible because of the mobility perk. You're able to teleport, and I really like that, and it sounds really cool to do, so that's what I'm going to do. These, of course, are your factions. Don't even bother with any of these guys until you at least hit level 20. So now, I think the only thing left to do is to go to orbit. So, as for finishing off this episode, just gonna let you guys all know that you do not have to do exactly as I do. This is just an example on playing the game, how to level up, and how to use your subclasses correctly, and using whatever build is suited for your playstyle. So we'll be back in part 2.
Yeah.